Hello guys, welcome back to Aman's Tech Info. This is Aman, and in this video I'm gonna be talking about how can you make yourself anonymous completely online, and how can you surf on the dark net, okay, or the deep web. So actually, let's get the idea first. What is the dark net or the deep web? Okay, so suppose you are using internet, and for searching anything you would use some of the search engines like Google, Bing, etc. So what they does, they actually have some web crawls, okay, and they crawl over the web and take out the files from various server and matches your query with various databases and just give you a the result in an abstracted manner. So what you are surfing is only a part of the internet what it actually exists. So this best example I would like to give you is just like an iceberg. Okay, so what happens in an iceberg? In an iceberg, the part that is floating above that you can see is very small, okay, while a larger part of it is available beneath the water. So actually, suppose just like as I said, you would see an iceberg. Okay, suppose this is an iceberg. Okay, this is an iceberg, and the sea level is over here. Okay, so what you can see, your suppose you are here, so what you can see is only this part. This is the actual internet that we can serve, and what the else part over here is, it's the dark web. This part over here is the dark web. Okay, so what does the dark web contains and what is it actually? Dark web is a part of internet that normally we cannot surf in. Okay, so to surf in we need a specific ID to access that. Okay, or any private network to which allows to connect to that server. So I will be telling you how can you connect to deep web, or how can you use Tor. Okay, so let's without wasting time, let's start. And also I will tell you how can you be anonymous on internet. Okay, so first of all you must know what is VPN. Okay, so in this term I'm talking about VPN. Okay, let's tell you it's VPN. So what is VPN? VPN is stands for virtual private network. Okay, so it's virtual private network. So as the name specifies, it's a virtual network they're gonna be private, they're gonna be your, and it won't, it since it's virtual, it's not real. So how does a VPN works? So actually, suppose there is a server. Okay, it's the server, and suppose here is you. Okay, and suppose here is your IPS. Okay, so what happens, that's the internet service provider. Okay, so suppose you are using internet with your IPS. Okay, and you want to connect with this server. Okay, so you want to connect with server 2. So what does it actually do? Instead, so in normal connection you would tell your IPS that I want to connect to server 2. Okay, and in return your IPS will put a connection to you to server 2. So in this, what happens comes your IP. So another term is IP. Okay, that is internet protocol. So IP is your basically unique ID. Okay, it's internet protocol. Okay, so basically your ID, unique ID over the net, that is enough to tell the service provider or the person authorized to know who are you actually. So it gives your original IP over here. Okay, so when you use VPN, okay, so when you use VPN over your connection, so what happens over here? So when you are using a VPN, you give you tell your virtual network provider that I need to connect to server 2. So what it does, you give it to your VPN provider, and the VPN connects it with server 1, and then this server 1 tells the IPS that I want to connect to this network, and then the IPS connects to the server too. And then this whole chain comes where your IP address will be with the VPN provider, and the VPN provider is gonna give an other another IP address in place of your IP address to this server, and in this server will give the fake IP address to the IPS, so the IPS would seem, so it seems that another person is using the internet, I mean using the IPS service instead of you. So this is how VPN works. And then comes proxy connection. Okay, so proxy is the same like VPN. I need not tell much about this, but it's a low version than VPN, so VPN is the best option. And another thing that we're gonna use is Tor. So here comes a new term, Tor. Okay, so what is actually Tor? Tor is another, you can say, it's a you can say it's a advanced version of VPN. Okay, so how you know that it's advanced version of VPN? Actually, what happens? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what is actually Tor. So basically, Tor you can access with the I mean you now even Facebook is working in collaboration with Tor. Okay, so Tor is just like VPN. Suppose this is your PC, okay, and you want to connect to this server over here. So what you gonna do? If it would be direct, then it would go directly to the server just like this. Okay, but what would happen if you use VPN? Okay, so suppose this is the VPN provider, so the connection would first come here, and then from the VPN it would go over here with another IP. Okay, so the IP over here will be a fake one. Okay, so the IP over here is the fake one. So how is Tor? Okay, so I'll talk here about Tor. Okay, so suppose this part is Tor connection. So how does a Tor connection work? I'll show you how the Tor connection works. Okay, this is the Tor network. So for the Tor network to work, so suppose this is your connection. Okay, and instead of using the VPN, you are using Tor. Okay, so suppose you use the Tor over here. So instead of VPN you are using Tor. Let's denote it with T. Okay, so it's the Tor over here. So how does the Tor gonna help you, and how is Tor better than this VPN? Okay, so Tor is better than VPN as VPN uses a single computer server, is while Tor uses a chain of computer networks that contains a chain of IP. Okay, so suppose this is a computer network, and connected to it is another computer network, connected to it is another network in the chain, while there is another network over another chain. Okay, and another computer over another chain. Okay, so, and they all are interconnected, they all are interconnected. So what happens, your original IP address is never ever revealed over here unless the Tor authorize the Tor itself reveals it off. Okay, but Tor won't do that. Don't be panicked of that. Okay, so it's all interconnected in the same way as you can see the web of the spider. Okay, all the terms are interconnected, and your IP continuously sweeps over this networks. Okay, it continuously sweeps over this 6 computers. So there are, this is a type of dynamic IP address, so it always changes from one network to another network to another. So it it merely makes it impossible to trace you down, like who is using that network. Okay, so this is what we're gonna see over here. So first of all, what you need is let's list them all now. It's a VPN, proxy, and Tor, and when you combine all this, it creates a strong anonymous layers over the net, which is quite hard, but I'm not telling you it's impossible. It's quite hard, yet not completely anonymous, because complete anonymous on internet is a term that is never true. Okay, it's not complete anonymous, it's a way harder and it's a way hard to proof you, but it's not completely anonymous. So let's go on and see what files we actually need. Okay, so what you actually need is VPN. Okay, so for the VPN, I would be using Bitternet for Windows, okay, 390, and for proxy, I would be using U 1704, okay, and for Tor, obviously you gonna use Tor browser. Okay, so let me show you from where you can download Tor. Just you can just Google Tor, or you just www.tor.org. Okay, and you're gonna go to the Tor site. Okay, so oops, sorry, it's not the site. Okay, just better Google it. It's Tor. Okay, so oops, I don't know what's the matter over here. Okay, uh, okay, so this is the Tor project. It was torproject.org. Sorry, my mistake. It's torproject.org. You go to Tor, you gonna see a download Tor project, the first option over Google. You're gonna select your platform. It's gonna download Tor for you. So after download, what you're gonna see over here is this file. You need to install it, and since I have already installed it, so let's run. So first of all, we're gonna use the VPN service. Let's use Bitternet. And first of all, let's check what's our real IP address. Okay, so cmd uh, this was okay. So what's our real IP address? So it's connected to wireless service. Its IPv6 address is okay. This is our real IP address. Let's copy it down. Okay, and let's store it and let's see if it changes or not. Okay, okay, this is our original IP address. Okay, let's close this one. So let's mark it original IP. Okay, so this is the original IP. Let's minimize it up and let's use Bitternet. Okay, yes, and this is gonna open the service. You're gonna see it over here. Okay, here you go. So let's click on connect. Okay, so it will connect in a while trying to connect. Just cancel it off. Okay, so guys, we are connected. Okay, so let's refresh it off and let's see if it's changed. Cmd command prompt. Okay, so ipconfig. Okay, so let's see what's the change over here. Okay, as you can see, the IP address is same. I hope it's same. Is it? Okay, the IP address over here is same as that. So the reason behind is that we are seeing the IP address due to the command prompt. Okay, so if we won't be using IP address in the command prompt, then what would have the result? Okay, if we have gone to any IP address finding sites, it would show you this IP. Okay, and now let's go what's and see what is our IP over there right now. Okay, so let's go to Google Chrome and type here find my IP. Okay, oops, it's UP gone. Okay, find my IP. So guys, here you can see what's the change in your IP. So my public IP is 172 988783. Okay, let's copy it down. Okay, okay, so here control plus V, it's after VPN, it's after VPN. So this was, and let's if you don't believe that it was done, I would like to show you after I would first disconnect that. Okay, now let's see what's the original IP. Just refresh the page. So guys, this is my original IPv4 address. Okay, uh, here we go. So guys, this is what is my IPv4 address. Okay, its location is Patna, India, or whatever. That's not the exact location which it does. Okay, now let's reconnect it and let's show you what the same website gives. Okay, just right now. Trying to connect. Okay, it's connected now. Let's refresh it. Okay, so now let's go to my IP address. Okay, this was the site. Okay, if you remember, we got here, and see guys, this is what is my new IP address localized at Atlanta, United States. So guys, this is what is VPN, and it does really work. And now guys, after we have done with the VPN, we will start connecting our proxy. So for the proxy, let's go to the PC and our folder where we have stored our proxy. So this is the proxy, uproxy. Okay, double click, and then it will automatically connect. Okay, it's the proxy is connected now. Okay, as you can see, the proxy is connected. Okay, so let's hide this. Okay, and now let's go with the Tor. Okay, so going with the Tor, start Tor browser. Okay, so it's gonna connect Tor. Oops, I did a mistake. The Tor won't run right now because I have been using quick heal antivirus and it does not allow Tor to work on. Okay, so exit over here. Okay, so we need to run Tor as an administrator. We're on. So here administrator, yes. So this is what you need to do because I'm using an antivirus software which blocks Tor. So this shows that quick heal really works. Okay, it's really worth using quick heal because I have been have practicing hacking and spoofing applications. So I used a spoofed application over my PC to try it, and quick heal didn't allow it to run and send any TCP reverse connection back to my hacking machine. So quick heal literally works. Okay, so here we go. So here is Tor connected, and this is a Tor browser. Remember guys, you don't ever download anything over the Tor network, don't torrent over Tor network, and don't add any extra plugins over here. Don't never download any plugins. Let Tor browser as it is. Okay, you need not do anything. So this is the thing you need to know. Okay, the Tor is connected. Okay, so now let's see what is basically our new IP address, because obviously Tor gonna spoof it again. So what we are getting is a multi-layer, like our original IP address which was spoofed by the VPN, and the VPN's IP address it was spoofed by the proxy, and a proxy's IP address is now spoofed by Tor, and Tor has multiple IP dynamic IP addresses. So you see how many layers of protection you got now. Okay, so let's go to the same site. Let's find my IPv4. Okay, it's gonna use duckduckgo.com, so that's actually the darknet search engine. Okay, so find my IPv4. So here we go. So IPv4, it was the same website as you can see. Okay, so let's click on this and let's see what's my IP. Okay guys, so the new IP is of France. As you can see, this is the Tor IP address. It's of France and no proxy detected. Oh my god, these sites are useless. Obviously, so new IP address is of France. It's no more of USA and neither from America. It's from France. Great. Okay, so guys, this shows that literally Tor works, literally proxy works, and literally VPN also works. Okay, so this was my first this would be your first step over hacking to be anonymous if you really want to do that. So this was all about how can you be anonymous with some of these softwares, not complete anonymous, yet there are options for you to get banged up or busted. So please guys, don't use it for any harm, use it with some ethics over there. So this was all about how you can be anonymous over internet. And if you do like this and if you like this video, do subscribe and click the like button and also click the bell icon beside the subscribe button so that you can get all the latest tutorials. And since I am running a programming tutorial series over my channel, so stay tuned over there. I would be giving you all basics to high level programming, graphical programming, algorithms and various data structures. How can you create your own AI and all up to that level. I will be teaching you, informing you about various information technology terms. So this is all about this video. So till then, uh, thank you, and to remember, someone's of tech info, your pro at home. Thank you.